Chris Doumitt to quit as pressure mounts in Parker Schnabel's 3-plant operation. The stakes have never been higher for Parker Schnabel and his crew as they tackle their most ambitious season yet on Gold Rush. Determined to achieve an audacious goal of 10,000 ounces of gold, Parker has taken on the monumental challenge of running 3 wash plants simultaneously in 3 separate locations. While the potential for massive gold production is undeniable, the sheer scale of the operation has pushed the team, and especially Chris Doumitt, to their limits. Chris Doumitt, Parker's longtime gold cleaning expert, has found himself at the center of this daunting challenge. His critical role in cleaning sluice boxes and recovering gold from the cleanups has become an overwhelming burden under the new 3-plant strategy. For Chris, the work is no longer just demanding, it's grueling. "I don't think they've taken into consideration that I'm just one man," Chris said, visibly drained. "Why have a 3rd plant if you can't keep it clean?" Running Big Red, Roxanne, and Bob's plant non-stop for an entire week has placed immense physical and logistical demands on Chris. Each plant processes a different batch of pay dirt, but the responsibility of cleaning up after them falls squarely on his shoulders. "This is awful, back-breaking work," Chris admitted. "I'm not getting any younger, and my back isn't getting any better." Adding to the pressure, the plants are spread across multiple locations, requiring constant travel between sites. The physical toll is compounded by the logistical nightmare of coordinating cleanups, which often overlap. Chris is left with little time to rest, let alone recover, before the next plant's cleanup demands his attention. The relentless schedule, cleaning Big Red one day, preparing for Roxanne the next, and gearing up for Bob's plant the day after, has taken its toll. Chris reached a breaking point and approached Parker with a plea for help. "I hate to ask for help, knowing all the stress he's under," Chris said, "but I don't see any other alternative." During their conversation, Chris outlined the overwhelming nature of his workload. Parker, understanding the gravity of the situation, explored potential solutions, but finding additional manpower proved challenging. Suggestions like Damien, Tomo, and Tatiana Costa were met with complications. Damien was unavailable due to his current commitments, and Tomo's expertise was required elsewhere. Eventually, Parker agreed to reassign Tatiana, a top operator, to assist Chris. Though it wasn't an easy decision, Parker recognized the need to alleviate Chris's workload. "We'll take Tatiana. She's a good fit for this role," Parker decided, much to Chris's relief. For Chris, the decision was a much-needed reprieve. "Thank you so much," he told Parker. "Now I can breathe a little. We'll start training her up, and it's going to help hugely." Tatiana's reassignment not only eased the pressure on Chris but also gave the team hope for maintaining the ambitious 3-plant strategy. Parker, recognizing Tatiana's expertise, felt confident in her ability to manage the task. "Tatiana gets it," Parker said. "I need someone who knows what they're doing, so I don't have to worry anymore." With Tatiana's help, Chris could finally see a way to manage the workload without sacrificing his health or the operation's efficiency. Her ability to quickly adapt and take on responsibility proved invaluable in lightening Chris's burden. While the team adjusted to Tatiana's new role, the situation highlighted the human cost of Parker's ambitious goals. Mining gold at this scale isn't just a technical or logistical challenge, it's a deeply personal one, with each member of the crew bearing their share of the strain. Chris's experience underscores the physical and emotional toll of gold mining. His dedication to Parker's success and his willingness to shoulder immense responsibility are testaments to his character, but even the most resilient individuals have their limits. "I told Parker I'd stay on the job until it wasn't fun anymore or I couldn't do it anymore," Chris revealed. "We're getting very close to the point where I can't do it anymore." As the crew adapts to the changes, the adjustment marks a turning point in their race to meet Parker's bold goals. While the challenges of managing 3 plants persist, teamwork and adaptability have emerged as key factors in their pursuit of success. For Chris, the decision to speak up and request help was not an easy one. However, his willingness to address the issue head-on not only preserved his health but also reinforced the importance of open communication within the team. For Parker, the move to reassign Tatiana demonstrated his commitment to his crew's well-being and his ability to make difficult but necessary decisions. The success of Parker's 3-plant strategy remains uncertain, but one thing is clear. Achieving greatness requires not only ambition but also a deep understanding of the human element. The path to 10,000 ounces of gold will test the crew's resilience, adaptability, and unity like never before. As the season unfolds, all eyes will be on Parker, Chris, Tatiana, and the rest of the crew as they navigate the intense pressures of mining at this scale. Whether they can pull off this ambitious operation or face setbacks along the way, their journey is a compelling testament to the highs and lows of the gold mining industry. Chris's warning serves as a crucial reminder of the human element in mining. "We're not machines," he said. "If Parker wants to achieve something as big as 10,000 ounces, he's got to invest in the team that's making it happen." Recognizing the urgency of the situation, Chris approached Parker with his concerns. In a candid discussion, Chris laid out the realities of the season's challenges. "I told Parker, look, we're doing everything we can, but this is too much for the team we have," Chris recounted. "We need more manpower if we're going to hit that 10,000-ounce goal." Parker, while driven by his ambitious target, acknowledged the validity of Chris's concerns. "Chris is one of the most reliable people on this team," Parker said. "If he's telling me we need more help, I have to take that seriously." The discussion led to an exploration of possible solutions. Parker considered bringing in additional crew members to alleviate the workload, but logistical and budgetary constraints complicated the decision. "We're already running at a tight margin," Parker noted. "Hiring more people isn't just about paying wages, it's about housing, equipment, and everything else that comes with it. But I also know we can't afford to burn out the crew we have." Chris suggested reallocating existing resources to ease the pressure. "Maybe we pull someone from the field to help with the cleanups," he proposed. "It might slow us down in one area, but it'll keep things moving overall." Beyond the logistical challenges, the intense workload is also affecting the crew's morale. Chris noted that the team's determination is as strong as ever, but the strain is beginning to show. "We all want to succeed, we're in this together," he said. "But even the most dedicated crew has limits. If we don't address this soon, we're going to see people burning out." The pressure isn't just felt by Chris. Other members of the team have expressed similar concerns about the sustainability of the current operation. "Everyone's feeling it," Chris said. "We've got great people, but they're being stretched to their breaking point." For Parker, the situation presents a difficult balancing act. On one hand, his ambitious goal demands an all-out effort. On the other, he knows that pushing his crew too hard could jeopardize the entire operation. "I'm in a tough spot," Parker admitted. "We're trying to achieve something incredible here, but I can't ignore what Chris and the rest of the team are saying. We need to find a way to make this work." After discussing various options, Parker agreed to bring in temporary help for the cleanups. "It's not a perfect solution, but it's a step in the right direction," he said. "We'll see how it goes and adjust as needed." As the season progresses, the challenges of hitting 10,000 ounces continue to loom large. However, Chris's warning has sparked a critical conversation about the importance of supporting the crew. "We're all in this together," Chris said. "If we can find a way to work smarter, not just harder, I think we can pull it off." For Parker, the experience has been a reminder of the value of teamwork and the importance of listening to his crew. "Chris is right," Parker said. "This goal is only achievable if we take care of the people making it happen." Whether Parker's adjustments will be enough to reach the 10,000-ounce goal remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: the determination and resilience of the crew will be tested like never before.